on. Good afternoon, one and all. Back to it, back to Boundary Park, and looking to bounce back too after the tough night in Bradford last Friday. Boundary Park is ready, Oldham are ready, Hunslet are the visitors. And we're looking for a big performance, a big showing ahead of next Sunday's trip to York. That looms large, but a job to be done first this afternoon. And here come the side from Leeds, led out by Matty Fletcher. A couple of familiar names, the France international Kevin Leroy, the former Roughyed Mackenzie Turner. And here come Oldham, led out today by Matty Wildy. Great reception for the players. The Sean Long side look to get back to winning ways. Now, before kick-off today, we are going to line up and observe a minute's applause. Two bits of sad news this week. The passing of Michael Quinn, the father of our great chairman, Bill Quinn. And of course, yesterday's desperately sad news, the loss of the voice of rugby league and a friend to so many of us as well, the iconic Ray French. Here we go then, Oldham looking for a big showing at home to the Betfred Championship's bottom team, Hunslet. Tara Jones is our referee. And Hunslet will get us underway, playing right to left. And taken first up by George Hurst, who's going to be playing in the second row today. Looking forward to seeing George. Zoe Farnworth takes a carry and offloads to Matty Wildy. Here come Oldham straight off the bat with Jay Chaplow and Mathieu Ponce reclaiming his place on the wing. Moagoro 18th man today as Wildy feeds Milner. Bright start from Oldham. It's the Oldham fans you can hear in the Joe Royal stand on the far side as Wildy comes near side and brings in Morgan Smith. It's sharp, it's PLT and Ponce is away. Mathieu Ponce, ball inside, it's come off, it's going to be play on. Phoenix will get there and gather and Phoenix will score under the post to give Oldham the perfect start. Mathieu Ponce broke. The ball inside came off a Hunslet hand and PLT gobbled it up to give Oldham a first minute lead, 4-0 with a kick to come under the post. What a start for Oldham. And I'm not even giving you the teams. Kieran Dixon has what will be his most straightforward kick of the afternoon to give Oldham a 6-0 lead after barely 90 seconds. Flying start from the home side. Here comes Kieran Dixon, no mistake, smashes it onto the roof of the Rochdale Road end and Oldham leads 6-0. So Phoenix is the fullback, it's Ponce, O'Keefe, Davis and Dixon. Smith and Josh Drinkwater the halves, Jay Chaplow, Matty Wildy and Owen Farnworth up front, Elijah Taylor and George Hurst the second row and Adam Milner is the loose forward. The interchange bench. Bailey Aldridge, Lewis Baxter, Gil Dudson and Pat Moran. Moagoro is the 18th man today. And Oldham off to a flyer as Morgan Smith feeds Chaplow from the restart. So those team selections, let's try and remember them all. Eloi Pelissier has a minor injury that he gets a rest ahead of York next week. Ted Chaplow, you'll have seen on our press release earlier this week, he's been out for the season. He's had a finger operation, he's in good spirits. I was hoping that Ted would be with me on commentary, but he's been stolen by our colleagues at BBC Radio. So I'm flying solo, unfortunately. George Hurst with a strong carry. Wildy, Drinkwater, Oldham want another here. Drinkwater's broken, they might get one. Back inside his PLT, it's gone to ground, it's come off the ankle. And Wildy hacks on, it's play on. Wildy going forward and Hunslet regather. Josh Drinkwater made the break, he just got an ankle tap as he went for the ball inside. And that meant he threw the ball as he was flying to the ground and it went low and it didn't find an Oldham hand. That could have been another try. So yes, Ted Chaplow, Eloi Pelissier, the injuries, Ryan Lannon, that rib that he clearly wasn't ready to play at Bradford. He gets a rest today. Matty Ashurst, he's still got that hamstring issue, I beg your pardon. And Jordan Turner, the captain, a slight niggle during the week, so he's not wrist either. Hunslet with a loose one, it's picked up over the head of Matty Fletcher. It's good to see a bench that includes Pat Moran back from a loan spell at Featherstone and Bailey Aldridge as well getting his chance. He's been chomping at the bit. Mathieu Ponce waits for 2 bounces and then drives up to the centre circle on this beautiful pitch, freshly relayed and offside against Hunslet given by Tara Jones. So another piggyback up the pitch here for Oldham, who leads 6-0. I'll get to your messages in a moment. Great to hear from you all and to meet those of you who listen and might be here as well today. Met a few of you in the fans bar 1895 before the game. And Oldham now with a full set on the line. It's with Drinkwater. Jay Chaplow spins into the line. 5 away Oldham looking for try number 2. 5 gone. Wildy switches to this right-hand side. PLT, nice. Almost gets one. But Taylor is halted a couple of metres short. Ben O'Keefe with only Ponce outside him. Everyone else back in left. Comes back to Adam Milner in the fluorescent yellow boots. Pops it up to Jay Chaplow again. Straightens up and drives at the post. Oldham 5 away. Just to the right of the sticks with Wildy. Options right and left, and it's back left. It's a poor one though. It's picked up on the third bounce by Hunslet. I think Josh Drinkwater thought that the best option was to let that go and a teammate would pick it up, but Hunslet have capitalised on that Oldham error. And it remains 6 points to 0. It's a dry, little bit overcast, but warmish day in the northwest. Plenty of sport going on today. It's the final day of the Test match at Old Trafford, the cricket. I got the tram up actually from my home in South Manchester through the cricket crowds earlier today. And of course we've got the women's football, the Euros final. The Lionesses at 5, so plenty of sporting options today. Great to see those who have chosen to support Sean Long's men in the fight in the top 4 of the Championship. It's Hunslet on the last. They're 30 out from the line, looking for a response here. Mason Corbett over it, a little dink through the experienced Lee Gaskell, taken on the full by Mathieu Ponce. I wonder if today is going to be the day we see the full flow, the full pace of Mathieu Ponce. 5 tries in 5 games, but they've all been sharp finishes. We've not seen him with a free pitch to show us his 10.9 second 100 metre pace yet. Elijah Taylor, up the middle he goes. We'll get to your messages on our live chat in just a moment after this Oldham set. It's with Milner, centre field. Oldham on their own 30, but looking menacing with PLT. Gives it some width. Davis on the left side. Frees up Dixon, who steps back inside and skips as he does. Past 3 or 4, Dixon still going. And then grounded. 5 metres or so shy of halfway with Wildy. PLT will carry Oldham over the halfway line and into Hunslet territory. 7 gone, 6-0 Oldham's lead. PLT's early try in the first minute of the game. Wildy to Morgan Smith. The bright red and white boots goes high. Spiral bomb. Well taken by Hunslet. They were looking to play in their own 10. That's Mackenzie Turner, the former Oldham man. And that gives me a chance to say hello to you all listening in. Hi to Wayne, looking forward to this one, George. We need to get back to winning ways. Well, Oldham have stolen this. So there might be another try before we get the rest of your messages, because Milner is 5 out here and Oldham have a full set. Poor start from Hunslet. It's with Morgan Smith. Little step from Morgan. Straightening up towards the line. He's got Elijah Taylor and Matty Wildy with him. O'Keefe and Ponce outside. Milner waiting at first receiver back left. It's going to be Wildy to Milner. Pops it up and Farnworth has a bit of room. Clatters into the tackle. Hunslet on the ropes here. They're wobbling early. Wildy senses something on his own. Little step from Wildy. Just short. Just denied. It's going to be Jay Chaplow at hooker here. Oh, and he's made a mess of it. And it's a knock on. I'm not sure that is a play that Oldham will repeat anytime soon, leaving Jay at 9. Wildy was on the floor. Jay said, I'll have a piece of this, and it didn't go according to plan. Hi to Stan in Granada, Spain, all ready to go. Come on, the Yeds. Hi to Ian in Shrewsbury, listening with 7 Maldivians. Great to hear. Hi to Dave Parkermore. This game, although it's not a given in is practice for next week, he says. T33. Well, let's see. I think Oldham might have nicked this, you know, at the scrum. Wow, you don't see that too often. Oldham have it against the scrum. It's Drinkwater, bit of room left side. Davis, can he exploit? Oldham knocking at the door again. 9 gone. Looking for try number 2. It's Dixon. Fizzes one to Drinkwater. Brings in Milner. Milner right through the middle. He might go on his own. He's just short. Oldham looking dangerous here. Morgan Smith, PLT. O'Keefe. Oh, lovely from Ben O'Keefe. And Mathieu Ponce continues his prolific run. O'Keefe did all the hard work. Drew the hit, offloaded, and Mathieu Ponce had the easy bit. A stroll to the line, 10 gone, 10-0 Oldham. are on the ropes here. So points a minute stuff from Oldham. Hi to Callum listening in Melbourne, Australia. Hi to John Sweeting and to Jean and to everyone listening. Frank and Jean, season ticket holders and regular listeners in Truro in Cornwall. Hi to David in Manchester. To Ian Freeman and the Ed supporters in Waterhead. Alfie listening in Orlando, Florida. We'll pause as Kieran Dixon lines this one up. He's right on this near touchline. It's a foot in from the sideline. We know how he likes these ones from the touchline though. He's taking it back 22, 23 metres. And a hush around Boundary Park as Kieran Dixon looks to tag on another two. I think he's pulled this. He's struck it really nicely, but he's pulled it. He's frustrated with himself. 1 from 2 from the kicking tee. And Oldham lead by 10 after 10 here. Great start. Hi to T-Bars 61 listening in Wigan. To John and Barbara Kirkham in Cornwall. To Adrian listening in at work. Great to hear from you, my friend. And thank you for the kind words. Here goes Jay Chaplow. Hi to Gordon in Kalamata in Greece. And deadly boring listening in sunny Hull. Let's hope this is a big performance, a big score. Who knows, it might come down, you know, in the top 4 to points difference. And I think I'm right in saying we're probably the worst off of the 4 points difference wise at the moment. So this might, you know, be an important day. It's Oldham in possession with a 10-0 lead. On halfway with Matty Wildy. It's been a bright start. Milner, really nice. Drinkwater, Morgan Smith. Between those two, PLT with O'Keefe can get Ponce away, he's going to be in touch. Oh, he's done well, he's offloaded back inside, it's taken anyway. Harvey Hallis on the ball. But Oldham really looking to throw the ball around. There was a great deal of frustration, I can tell you, after that Bradford result and the manner of it. I know a lot of Oldham fans, and I included, felt Bradford were there for the taking last Friday, and Oldham just didn't quite get it right on the day. So many errors. There's another one from Hunslet where they've got to the game that Oldham could have won. And it was a very quiet dressing room and a very quiet coach home. And I know the senior figures, the likes of Josh Drinkwater, Matty Wildy, had a meeting this week and talked about needing a statement win, needing a win against one of the top 4. And everyone is aware that it's York next away. So I guess in a way, with all due respect to Hunslet, today is one eye on that, a preparation for York. It's another game with the 2 new halves together, of course, or the new halfback pairing, I should say. Josh Drinkwater not new, but you know what I mean. The chance to just to ease through the gears, perhaps. And they've started like that with Drinkwater left side. Lovely ball. Dixon's away. Drinkwater fed him. Dixon to the line with a try. Floating miss-out ball from Josh Drinkwater. And Kieran Dixon set his sights. 14-0. 14 gone. Well, you can't start any better than this. Point a minute. Hi to Terry, who's just tuned in from Turkey. Great to have you with us. Under grey overcast Oldham skies, with the news that Oldham lead by 14 points to 0 after 14 minutes here. And Kieran Dixon's lining up another touchline conversion, this time from the far side, the Joe Royal stand. which is about 2/3 full, I would say, today. And Dixon from about 23, 24 back from the goal line, but right on the touchline, the lime green kicking tee, aiming at the post. The crowd will tell us, and he's pulled another. So 1 from 3 and a 14-0 Oldham lead. For those of you who may have tuned in just a little late, we had a moving moment pre-match, a minute's applause, really respected by everyone inside Boundary Park. Both for Michael Quinn, the late father of our great chairman Bill Quinn, who sadly passed away at the start of this week. He was wonderfully cared for by the staff at Bolton Hospice, and all our thoughts are with Bill and his family. And of course the desperately sad news yesterday of the passing of Ray French, the iconic voice of rugby league, and a former colleague and friend to many, including myself. He was a great inspiration and a great help to me at the start of my broadcasting career, was Ray, and I will remember him very fondly indeed. Hunslet conceded a high shot during that, and Oldham advance up the field off the left boot of Josh Drinkwater, and this is another chance to attack. 16.5 gone, 14-0 the Oldham lead. And a reminder, Tara Jones, our referee today, rising through the ranks. Very impressive young referee, Tara. You may recall last season made history here in League One. I think it was our game against Cornwall, when she refereed her first competitive game, becoming the first woman to do so. And here she is now at the top of the Betfred Championship. She's been a regular on the touchline in Super League this year as well. Here's Wildy. Morgan Smith showing a dummy and almost going through on his own. Wildy or Oldham knock on the door again. Short ball, can Chaplow reverse over? He's over but held up. Not this time, Jay. So he'll take it back and have another go. Big smile on his face. So Wildy will play it from 10. Milner back inside him. Back to Drinkwater. Delays and brings in Smith, who fizzes one to Dixon on the touchline. Dixon grounded 5 away. Last tackle this. So Drinkwater's going to angle a left footer, looking for Chaplow. Oh, he's taken it well. Has he got there? He's just dropped it over the line. He was a couple of inches short. Chaplow rose like a salmon, but he couldn't quite get the ball down. And Hunslet this time survive. It remains 14-0 with 18 minutes gone. Hi to Andrew in Ontario, and to Jenny in Portugal, from Jack and the family. It's all good here. Hunslet have barely been in Oldham's half. Here's Gaskell. Short ball. Former Super League man, Lee Gaskell. Plenty of Super League experience, of course, in the Oldham shirt. Here's Gaskell again. Giving it a bit of room this time as Watson promotes, and they've got a break on the far side. It's Joe Ward, the winger. Still going. Hunslet still going, 20 out. Now 10 away, last tackle. They've gone right down the pitch here, Hunslet. Still the last. Little grubber kick through, not the best end to the set there when Oldham pick it up, and Phoenix might come clear here. He's got a few Hunslet men around him. Great end to the set from the side from Leeds. PLT's been picked up and has to be a penalty in here. Tara Jones right on it. Well, PLT was picked up like a rag doll and carried about 10 metres and dumped behind his goal line. And Hunslet, after all that good work, have undone it all. And Oldham are up to, it's a brilliant touch finder. From goal line to halfway, only just reached. And that's a big moment. Hunslet had got Oldham right where they wanted them, and now Oldham have a full set back in their own half in the blink of an eye. Midway point of the first half, 3-0. PLT, Ponce and Dixon. Here's Wildy again. George Hurst playing in the back row today. He started very well. That's a great carry. Water. Oh, juggles to himself and then gives himself up because Jay Chaplow had been a bit bamboozled by what was going on there. So Drinkwater goes to ground. Wildy to Milner. Here is Chaplow. Two props linking up as Farnworth straightens and goes for the line. He's going to be held up over the line here, Owen. Oldham looking for try number 4. Farnworth is going to have to take it back to the 10 and have another go. Wildy's the dummy half. Milner, first receiver, but Drinkwater is behind him and brings in PLT. Grubber kick through. It's cannoned off the ankle. It'll be play on of Gaskell. Last couple of sets not quite clicked for Oldham. And Hunslet have the ball back. Just glancing behind me to the right to see some of the talent in Oldham tracksuits not out there today. Zane Musgrove. Match 5 of an 8-match ban. As Kevin Leroy comes off, that's the first change. Riley Dean, Jack Johnson, Matty Ashurst, Ryan Lannon, all sitting behind me. And then Ted Chaplow behind me in the press seats commentating on BBC Manchester. He was supposed to be commentating with us today. He was stolen from me. But he promises me we'll be there at York together. Little grubber kick through. Oh, that must have been offside. He was miles in front. Referees let that go and PLT's there. Oh, yeah, it had to be. Looked like it. Tara waiting to see where the play ended up and has brought it back. The chaser well in front of the kicker. It's another Oldham penalty. And Oldham will advance up the pitch again. Yes, the good news for those of you overseas who rely on this commentary service is that we will have our usual live audio commentary from York next Sunday. I was a little concerned that I might have to be the bearer of bad news because I'm in London next weekend at the Oasis concert at Wembley on Saturday night. But I have found a way to do both. So I will be at Wembley Saturday night, but I'll also be there Sunday, so don't worry. Here come Oldham with Wildy. Morgan Smith, was that a knock on? It's play on. It's with Dixon. It's all got a bit clunky this last 5 minutes. Dixon almost through. Then he gets a tap. Farnworth takes a big hit. Oldham 5 away with Wildy. Drinkwater. Smith sees the tackle coming, evades it, and then offloading to Wildy. But he's chased down. He's still going, Matty Wildy. Eventually put on the ground in front of the post. 10 out. It's the last tackle. It's with Milner. It's going to go left to Drinkwater. Fizzes one, and Hunslet pick it up and might have a breakaway here because George Hurst is the chaser. Now, can George get there? He's got PLT with him. Oldham are back in number. That's great cover defending. But again, the last tackle option from Oldham has allowed a Hunslet attack, and they've got a 3-on-2. It's Mackenzie on this near side. Mackenzie Turner steps back in field. Taylor can't quite get to him. Wildy is back. It's unravelled a little bit, this from Oldham after a bright start. Hunslet attacking the line with Gaskell. They've got 2-on-1. They're going to score. Hunslet have a try. Billy Jowett in the corner. And that all came from Oldham's attack on the line. A Hunslet breakaway, finished off in the corner by the centre Billy Jowett, and the side from South Leeds are on the board. 14-4 with a kick to come. So Hunslet are on the board here. Oldham were threatening to run riot early, but a few errors on the last have allowed the visitors a bit of joy. And Jowett, having finished in the left corner, he's going to try and add a 2 to his 4 here. As Pat Moran goes for a warm-up. Good to see Pat back. And I think we're going to see Lewis Baxter as the first interchange. Gil Dudson, the other man on the bench, with Bailey Aldridge. So Jowett, it's another really difficult kick. Jay Chaplow off, by the way, and Baxter on. That's the change that's been made while we're waiting for this kick. Let's see if Jowett's got the range from the touchline. No. Oh, hang on. Oh, it faded in. Tell you what, that was going way left. And he's put some fade on it like a golfer, and it's come back in and hit the upright. Lucky. But he's missed anyway, so 14-4. And we've got 14 minutes of the first half to go. Kieran Dixon going long. Oh, he's put it out on the full. Oh, this is really disappointing from Oldham. Last 10 minutes. Points a minute. 14-0 after 14 minutes. And then the last 10, it's been all over the place. And Kieran Dixon, well, that's 2 in 2 games. It was the start of the second half at Bradford, wasn't it, last Friday, when Oldham needed a big start to the second half, and he put one out on the full, and it's happened again. I think he needs to recalibrate his kicking angles this next week. He'll be furious with himself. He'd started so well as well. And Hunslet on the attack here. I'll tell you what, another Hunslet try now. Blimey. Oldham have let the visitors in the game here. And here they come, attacking the post. They're right in front of the sticks. 14-4. Bags of time in this one. They're going right. Short ball. Harrison Gilmore held up over the line. Oh, penalty. George Hurst holds his hand up, so Oldham offside there. Oldham need to switch on. Hunslet sensed there's something here, you know. Only 2 wins all season. But here they come, looking for try number 2. It's with Gaskell. It's the try scorer Jowett. Takes the hit from O'Keefe, but no way through. Jimmy Watson wearing 1 is the dummy half, and attacking the line is Will Kirby, the big second row, wearing 37. And the hooker Mason Corbett fizzes it back. It's Hunslet again with, oh, nice kick behind. It's going to be too much, I think. Yeah. Oldham get away with one. Lee Gaskell put the kick in, and it's run dead, and Dixon wants a quick tap, and Tara's going to let him go, and he feeds PLT, who gives himself up because he's run straight behind Kieran Dixon. Another unforced error. Double change on the way. Moran and Dudson for Milner and Farnworth. Sean Long with 3 quick changes after this unexpected flat period from Oldham after the bright start. Can Lewis Baxter get them going again with his leg speed? 3 changes made. Wildy, here's Dodson with the first carry. Pumping the legs is Gill, and Oldham 20 out. Drinkwater waiting to the left of Matty Wildy here. Pat Moran back right. Wildy's gone left. Drinkwater delays and brings in PLT, and then a knock on from Ben Davis, and they're off again, Hunslet. Well, I say knock on, the pass was slightly behind Ben, perhaps maybe. Again, and Hunslet coming away again. Oldham need to switch on pretty swiftly here. They're going to make another change, Hunslet. I can see Ethan O'Hanlon, the big guy, ready to come on. Big unit, wearing 26. I think it's going to be a double change, actually. It looks like Jordan Syme, their loose forward, is going to come on as well. And they're dominating possession, Hunslet, at the moment. Oldham have let Hunslet in the game here, having started so well. Here come the dark shirts again. The black jerseys with green and orange horizontal stripes. Gaskell becoming more influential. Dabbs one. Might have to deal with this PLT. Oh no! Oh, he's got away with it. Mackenzie Turner thought he'd got it. PLT tried to let Gaskell's dink run dead in goal. Mackenzie Turner came blindside, thought he touched it down for a try.